Hi, it's Miles. We're at Songbird in New York City. You're looking at Amour, Songbird, and Devan, Gangadean. Okay. Jordan Peterson, you're wrong again. That was the name of the last video I did. Then it says, Queen Isabella got mad because she thought Columbus had found a country of savages. That was her first impression of America. The way things seem are compelling, are the most believable. You can't escape believing things as they seem, not seen, S-E-E-N-E, to be. This is Einstein's head, his mindset, millions of years ago. I cannot discern seen, S-E-E-N-E, actual, because I have a habit of discounting seen and accepting seem, S-E-E-M, because my mother told me to do this. I had my brain fooled by my mother long ago. I have the brain of a fool. I am fooled. I am a fool. I am deeply ashamed that my father made me suck his shit-tipped dick, and I was something to read the game that his dick was a lollipop. That's what her mother told her to believe. I am unbalanced by my mother. This is Zen, by the way. We cure this, but I'm just taking you through what she went through to get to the cure. I am the quintessential victim. I am unbalanced. I see reality and unreal, and I see unreality as real. The original pedophile in my life was Edwin Birdsong, who was married to my then mother, Melanie Spear Smith. My mother got me to believe what was real didn't matter, and that's the only thing that does matter. That's why I have accomplished great things as Socrates, Augustus, Caesar, etc., that never really mattered in the grand scheme of things. My mother robbed me of everything when she robbed me of my sanity. Ostara is paying for not doing anything to expose John Kendricks by being subjugated to her father, a pedophile. Melanie was a sex slave to her father, John Kendricks. Melanie didn't expose Edwin as a pedophile because she didn't want the family disgraced. She drove me crazy to keep me quiet about the shameful way her husband, my father, had me suck his shit-filled dick. Einstein does not stop, says Cheryl. Einstein does not stop. Govinda Singh says, you have uncovered the origin of insanity. A mother's desire to protect the most of her family by sacrificing one of her children, the baby who had been sexually abused by her father, a known pedophile from previous lifetimes, the preacher's son, who no one would rat out. It was Edwin Birdsong lineage, not the Michelle Birdsong, that created insanity, depravity, forcing oneself sexually upon a child. Innocent baby toddler had brought into the world. One had brought into the world. It was my mother, Melanie Spear, who was loyal to her husband and children except for one, the one whose well-being, sanity was sacrificed to ensure the family's secret would be well guarded against exposure. People would go on thinking the bird songs were without blemish or flaws. For millions of years, Einstein Evangeline, who came here from the sun and RN equivalency to help the one here crying out for help, only to separate after a time, only to fall into the hands of another sex slave abuser. This time the mother trapped her into being an insane genius for millions, maybe billions of years, because the mother forgot about the child who she drove crazy to keep silent to protect the rest of the family. Didn't make the child disappear. The child had to live alone, going from pillar to post for millions of years until one of her mothers, Gurinder Singh, said, "The buck stops here," like Harry Truman said about the bomb. The bomb. Michelle Birdsong. The child's pain, festering, had become the equivalency of an atom bomb. Gurinder Singh, Corinne, sent her back to the beginning of time to find her last sanity after hells upon hells of jails and demons and rattlesnails. She found what had happened to her, and therefore the country. So goes the child, Amour, Songbird, so goes the country. The Edwin Birdsong clan of that day drove their child to hell, where she dwelled for lifetimes, billions of years. Found lost ground in sanity. Babaji helped recover our family tree money, most owed to me. Amour, Songbird. The Michelle Birdsong, name cleaned, made insane, found cures. Evangeline Einstein, where's the love to state? Ask it plain. Please complain. Please, no. Plain Captain Devan Gangadean sure is. Mapping errors in behavior swapping seems. Fact is, we should have done more heartfelt talking. We being Amour and Devan. Though it's not too late, two Aries can relate. Her energy will at energy. Her energy will at energy. Okay. I will at enter in energy her good. Is he willing to love a good girl? That's the kind of girl he is willing to love. She's willing to love a good man, understand? One good woman plus one good man equals a good couple. She's got a couple of good to great children inside, hoping their mom will become a bride. Devan already married her on the spiritual plane. He'd like very much to be her bridegroom again, this time in the physical world. I'd like that too, said that mother to be good girl, maybe the best girl in the world. If she can forgive those original parents and all the other pain deliverers, I'd say I see why she was chosen the first female Jesus Christ twice. Simply by saying, I hold no grudges, I forgive all. She has the power to make this place all right, to make this place heaven on earth, worth that much love. Consider it said, I forgive all. Consider it done. It's a great day. All's okay. Order kind AI, my, I feel all right. Bring in Mr. Right Guy, Devan Gangadean. Let the wedding begin. Let the flow of love come in again. The end for now. And it ends on a happy note, wouldn't you say? Look how happy they look. Okay, look at that light. Yeah. Okay. It's Mild Red Songbird, Amour Songbird, coming to you in the light from New York City.